This is the Barbados Today afternoon news for Wednesday, May 2nd. Thank you for joining us. I am Mary-Claire Williams. Our top story this afternoon, Central Bank Governor Cleviston Haynes is reporting a 0.7% contraction of the economy in the first quarter of this year. Haynes presented the economic review this morning. He said the performance reflects the combined impact of a decline in real output in the tourism sector, a slowing of the construction activity, and the late start to the annual sugar harvest.
The supply of foreign exchange was more than adequate to meet market demand on a timely basis during the quarter, thus enabling foreign exchange dealers to sell some of their surpluses to the central bank. However, higher public sector debt service obligations than usual contained the growth of international reserves at the central bank to $14 million for the period. As a result, the import cover of 6.9 weeks at the end of March remained below the 12-week minimum holding that the bank considers as adequate.
Haynes added that the economic outlook remains challenging and there is need for decisive stabilization measures to restore sustainability.
Addressing the public finances remains a priority so as to stabilize and ultimately grow the economy. Our efforts to date have not resulted in bringing the fiscal deficit to a manageable level. The demand for local government securities has declined, and the excess of external debt service over external borrowing continue to create added financing pressure. The impact of these developments in recent years has been a buildup of domestic arrears and increased reliance on central bank financing. The current borrowing requirement for fiscal year 2018-2019 therefore needs to be reduced. The task at hand is to implement a strategy that reduces the current year deficit, builds the platform for strengthening the public finances over the medium term, and fosters an environment that creates access to external funding.
In other news this afternoon, Democratic Labour Party candidates contesting the upcoming general elections paid their deposits this morning. Prime Minister Frendel Stewart was accompanied by several other members, including Environment Minister Dr. Dennis Lowe, when they filed their documents at the Treasury building. The DLP is seeking a third term in office, and Stewart told reporters the party is ready.
We are quite optimistic about our chances in this election. We have done all of the preparatory work, and the team is working very hard on the ground, doing house to house and other work necessary to be ready for the day. I do not know that the same can be said for our opponents. I learned only today that they have not yet made up their minds as to whether Lieutenant Colonel Boston will be the candidate for the city or candidate for St. Michael South. I hope they resolve that issue as soon as possible for their sake and for his too. But speaking for ourselves, we are ready, and we look forward to the upcoming election campaign, which we kick off.
Members of the opposition Barbados Labour Party will pay their deposits tomorrow. Christchurch East MP Ronald Jones says there have been several attempts to sabotage his campaign, and he is worried that there could be violence in the lead-up to the May 24 election. Jones complained that people have bastardized his meeting posters during the community rallies, which started 4 weeks ago. He also claimed that recently there were attempts to sabotage his constituency's picnic on Tuesday at Barclays Park on the Ermeybourne Highway.
Then last night, yesterday, we put up the poster Wednesday or Thursday, but the poster had already gone out and distributed across the communities. And the first defacing again took place, saying that it was $35 per adult. This is not a fundraising activity. This is an activity in support of those who have supported me over the last 3 terms and hopefully going into the 4th term. So they put that up, and that caused a little shake in the thing. People start calling then about fees. But that didn't work. And then they put cancelled across the poster. And that actually threw a bit of a spanner in the works, because we would have had about 250 to 300 people coming out. So when we deployed the buses, some people were shocked, even though we continue to stress the spec and spread the message that everything is still on, it's no problem. And some people only started to get ready when the vehicles turned up.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
One night, one winner, only one team can deliver. Balance, comprehensive, unrivaled coverage. Barbados Today, Capital Media HD 99.3 and 6 Gear Studios. Don't miss election night on www.facebook.com/Barbados Today, on www.barbadostoday.bb, live on www.capitalmediahd.com, and on www.facebook.com/CapitalMediaHD.
Thank you for staying with us. We're back with news from the region. Dominica's opposition leader, Lennox Linton, is calling for the release of a report by a team of regional investigators who probed last year's disturbances. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit said at the time that the February 7 incident was part of a plan by the two opposition parties to seize power. Last year, the National Security Minister, Rayburn Blackmore, said the investigators would assist in directing the probe, submit reports to the Commissioner of Police, and make recommendations based on their findings. 32 men were arrested for various offenses. Addressing Parliament last night, Linton demanded to know where was the report more than a year later. He said both sides were implicated in the matter and asked whether government would exonerate those on its side. In Jamaica, at least 2 children were shot dead in the parish of Westmoreland when gunmen went on a rampage. Police said the boys aged 2 and 10 were killed as security forces were kept busy in the community of Sterling. 7 people were killed and several others wounded. MP for the area, Dr. Wycombe McNeil, said in a radio interview that the scene resembled one from the Wild West. On the international scene, a judge in Myanmar today declared that a witness who said 2 Reuters reporters who were accused of possessing state secrets were framed by the police is credible. The statement dealt a blow to the prosecution in what has become a landmark press freedom case. Defense lawyers said this was a key ruling in favor of the 2 reporters. The judge accepted the testimony of the police captain. He said a senior officer had ordered the police to trap one of the journalists arrested in December. And that's news this afternoon. Remember, there is more on our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're on Izumi Media in bus terminals and on Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also find us on Mix 96.9 FM. And now you can sign up for BT's WhatsApp news alerts. You can visit our website for more directions. I am Mary Claire Williams. Good afternoon.